Rebel Pirate Radio. First time I heard.
The Stooges.
Oh man. All backwards. Like, I heard Iggy Pop before I ever heard the Stooges. Didn't know who the Stooges were. Didn't know why they were important. And then when you hear something like "Be My Dog," right? And then someone sort of points out, yeah, that was made in like 1967.
That was early, man.
67 or
Don't know
68.
the date, but it was
And there was
early.
nothing else close to that at the time, man. No way.
No.
You know? And what's his name? Jim Osterberg, right? Iggy Pop. You know, I mean, he'd gone from drums to being the singer to, you know, like being the front man of the band. And man, all of that that album is amazing. But I can still put that song on now, and it rocks harder than 90% of the stuff you hear coming out. You know, people go, "Oh, have you checked out these guys?" Like, yeah, they're good, but have you heard the Stooges? You know?
Yeah.
And back in the day, they're just killing it, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't really overestimate the importance of the Stooges and Iggy. You know?
There's something about the restriction in gear at those times which really led to inventiveness and really brought out new sounds. And that was definitely one of the coolest outcomes of
If you look at their contemporaries at the time,
yeah,
nobody touched them. Like I'm sure they weren't as popular as they are in retrospect.
Yeah.
But you know, there's nothing else. Maybe MC5, maybe to a certain extent. You know, like there's some parallels there. But the attitude of Iggy Pop was like insane, man.
yeah.
So,
And you had people like the Kinks doing stuff like ripping the speakers
yeah,
to
sure.
get distortion.
That sounds cool, but
But the songwriting wasn't. It was just, you know, more of the same with them. Whereas the Stooges was.
I don't know. I think the Stooges is way more of a kind of like it's that proto punk attitude. You know, they really are the first punks. You know, I would say. Right?
Yeah, moving from rock and roll.
The Stooges.